Hi, in this video we are going to see about robot programming. Okay, what are the classifications or languages to be used to program a robot, right? The robot programming languages are classified into 5 distinct levels. Okay, the robot programming languages are classified into 5 distinct levels: microprocessor or controller level, first one. Second is point to point level. Okay, point to point level, we have many joints, we'll be having many joints in the robots, right? So it is used for programming point to point. Each point will have a programming programs, will be having programs. Okay, next is motion level. For performing the operation or to move the robots will be programming, right? Next, structural programming level and task oriented level. Okay, these are the 5 different languages and different levels of programming languages. First one is microprocessor or a microcomputer level, computer level programming. The first one is. Second one is point to point level. Will have many joints in the robots, so for each point will be having a programs. Next is motion level. For the movement of robots will be having programs. And the structural programming, to the structure of the robot will have, for the complete structure of the robot will be having a programs. And task oriented level, last one is task oriented. What operation or the what task the robot is going to perform, for that the programmer will be programming the task for the programs. In the microprocessor level, traditional assembly language is used. Okay, in the first category of in microprocessor level, right? Traditional assembly languages used. Next, in the point to point level, first one is assembly level language, right? Next is in point to point level, the robot joints are moved through a series of points in the workspace by either a teach pendant or by manual movement through appropriate points. Okay, in point to point level, the robot joints are moved through a series of joints. We'll have many joints, right? So we'll have a main series of joints in the workspace by either to teach pendant, each one and another, or by manual movement through appropriate points. Whether we can teach each one joints to operate another by programming it, or it can be manually operated through appropriate points. Okay, these points are stored, and stored program, if required, can be edited. Okay, these points, okay, can be stored, and the stored programs, if required, can be edited. A simple program can be go to point C, stop, go to point D, stop, open gripper. These are the simple programs where to here the first point tells that go to point C, where that joint will be moving to point C, and next it will stop, and then the next task is go to point D. It will move on to the point D section, and next is open gripper. The gripper point will be opening, where to perform the task, whether to pick and place. Okay, these are the point to point levels. Next is the motion level. What is the motion level? In motion level, point to point motions can be implemented. Okay, even in motion level, the point to point, the second level, can be implemented. In additional features available in these levels are branching, subrouting, and sensing capabilities. Branching, we can divide into different branches what kind of operations to be performed, and subroutings, we can have subroutes also. It is not to perform the only one line cannot be only one line can not only the one line, it can have many 2 or 3 subroutes. And sensing capabilities, even we can program the robot to sense the things by using the sensors, right? Next, structural programming level. Extensive use of coordinate transformation and frames are possible. Okay, extensive use of coordinate transformations and frames are possible. Complex data structures, sensor processings and parallel processing capabilities are the features of this level. Complex data structures, since we are going to program for a complete structure, so the complex data structures is used. Sensor processing and parallel processing capabilities, parallelly all the works to be done, right? So the sensor processing work and also the parallel processing capabilities are the features of this level, right? Then if, then, else and while do structures provide powerful control aided in this level. We already know that we have if else statement and if then else while do statement in the C programming languages, right? So by using C programming languages, we can program the if this is done or else this to be done. Okay, we are going to program if or else, if a certain task to be performed or else another task to be performed. While this error has been occurred, we have to do that program, that task. These are the programming levels of structural programming level. Defined subroutines can also be accommodated in this level. Defined subroutines can also be accommodated in this level. Thank you.